The soul selects her own society, then shuts the door. Emily Dickinson once wrote, she wasn't talking about loneliness, she was talking about clarity, about the freedom to choose who you let into your life, and the strength to close the door on everything else. Even chariots and emperors, fame, power, praise, none of it could move the soul once it has chosen. Because real freedom isn't in being available to everyone, it's knowing who truly matters. In a time like ours, when we are constantly exposed to opinions, noise, and expectations, this poem offers something rare, a reminder that it's okay to choose your own path, your own people, and your own pace. Because in the end, the soul's quiet decision is one of the most powerful acts of all. Emily Dickinson shows us a soul that is free, not because it belongs to everyone, but because it knows how to belong to itself. Quietly, firmly, without needing to please the world. It reflects a deep existential idea that meaning in life does not come from external forces, not from status, power, or popularity. It comes from within, from the choices we make and the values we hold close. In a world overflowing with voices, she dares to speak of silence, of selection, of the sacred boundaries drawn by the soul. She writes, the soul selects her own society, then shuts the door to her divine majority, present no more. This is not a withdrawal born of fear, but a deliberate act of sovereignty. The soul, in all her silent majesty, chooses one and excludes the rest. Unmoved, she watches the chariots pause, unmoved even when emperors kneel at her gate. For what power has the external world when the soul has already spoken? Dickinson continues, I've known her from an ample nation. Choose one, then close the valves of her attention like stone. Stone, cold to persuasion, closed to performance, not cruel but clear. The soul knows its own, and once it knows, it does not waver. This is fierce privacy of spirit and the unapologetic solitude of the self. It is the soul, sovereign and still, protecting its sacred interior from the clamor of the world. In this brief, brilliant poem, she describes seclusion and sanctifies it. She reminds us that true freedom isn't in being everywhere, but in knowing without doubt where you belong. She unveils a powerful interiority that defies social noise and worldly grandeur. The poem is not merely about choosing solitude, it is about the integrity of choice itself. The soul, feminine and fierce, enacts a sacred rite of selection, unyielding, unmoved, and ultimately sovereign. In a world clamoring for attention, Dickinson's poem offers a reminder. True strength lies not in being available to all, but in choosing with unwavering purpose whom we let into our inner sanctum. It is not loneliness, it is clarity. It is not retreat, it is self-respect. It's the sacred silence of knowing what truly matters. Why she matters today? Because she reminds us that a quiet life can hold a storm of ideas and that true originality often lives in silence. She whispers a truth few dare to live. The soul selects her own society, then shuts the door.